Okay, hotel confirmation, tickets, checklist, cash, cards to sell, extra pair of socks. I think I got it all. Cleveland is here, yet it seems so far away. If only I could just snap my fingers and be there. Like,
Let's do it.
Hey, it worked! By the magic of teleportation, or maybe just the greatest jump cut since 2001: A Space Odyssey, my Robin Yount t-shirt and Chief Wahoo cap stayed intact. You know I love to flood this channel with stats, so let's start with the basics. 2024 marks the second time ever, and the second in 3 years, that the vintage composer has attended the National. The IX Center survived the 2020 closure, and the big show that was originally scheduled for 2021 is finally a reality. Let's find some variations for master sets, unique cards of number 19 and 1967 high numbers. I'm not going to show much of these same old museum pieces, though many classics were available. There's a new trend in grading: secondary market autographs. Lots of Otanis? You bet. Different companies advertising grading and authentication services are working their way into the mix. Complete vintage sets could be had if you looked for them. Though some had gone up in value a lot. Sorry, I know my Yount cards, and this one was priced too high. This is a nice piece to look at. Was this Willie Mays auto the best deal of the entire show? Ah, that's where I left you, my Maddie. I want one so bad. Here's a subculture in the hobby I'll never fall into. A few times the crowd went wild with screams that said, "Yay, we broke even!" More Cracker Jacks. That doesn't mean, you're not going to make me cry again, are you? I love you, Maddie. The Sunday prior to the big week at our local show, Sammy Thunder gave out these Hank Aaron postcards from Magnavox. And I gave myself this 1967 Don Drysdale. More 67s are on the way. What a week. Excuse my voice, I'm coming off of whatever it is that we pick up when attending the big shows like this. The withdrawal period after the National is quite unwelcome. The show itself, as many have already mentioned, was fantastic. Overall, the traffic was a bit nightmarish, but free parking works for me. My pedometer recorded 11 miles covered in just a few short days, so my feet were pleased about the amount of carpeting on most of the floor. The air conditioning seemed a bit better than reviews from Chicago of 2023. As for the cards themselves, the amount of modern basketball and football, especially the relics and autographs, was surprising to me. Vintage prices were still a bit high. Dealers didn't want to seem to move more than 10% off the listed prices. But that being said, I was fortunate enough to pick up 4 of my top 5 wants on Thursday, including the first purchase, thanks to some good luck provided by a West Coast friend.
Less than an hour into the show, I already picked up my first variation from 1958 down to 1, because I got good luck from this guy from the West Coast, Eddie's car. Tell you with me.
Hello, everybody. I didn't know what you were going for.
This is for the bloopers take, by the way.
Yeah.
Big show, cool right now. Lots of traffic issues last night. Big crowd, excited crowd. Met a bunch of guys already. He brought me the good luck on the first car, so keep tuned in for what happens later in the day. What are you picking up? What are you going to get? You don't know
I have no idea.
He has no idea what he's going to get. He'll let you know in his. We'll watch his show when you don't watch him on.
Yeah, eventually
watch
I'll
this
make
one
it
first,
some content.
Okay, very well. We'll see you later.
Let's not even fool around with the heavy metal music. This is a great accomplishment for me, as the final 2 yellow letters from my 1958 master set have been found. My number 1, Most Wanted, completes the 1959 master set. The 3rd Warren Spahn variation has finally been obtained. A full presentation of his 1931 birth year. Lastly, the 1982 master set has its final piece, the Pascual Perez No Position Error. Aside from a complete set, I've never seen so many 1959 Fleer Ted Williams cards in one place at the same time, and felt bad that the dealer might have to take them back home, so I did him a favor. A plethora of information on this set, including showing these examples in detail, will be shared later in the month. Some low-grade 1954 and 55 Bowmans attracted my attention. For $1 a piece, here's a project I can totally get into. As are the 1970 Supers. Check out the nice condition on each of these. Here are 56 different of the 70 Orbaker versions from 1976 MSA discs, including a few major Hall of Famers. I also picked up 20 different of the Isolé set. For my side PC of George Brett, 1976 SSPC. Now we get to the current build. I'm very pleased with the amount of cards found for my 1967 set. A Carl Yastrzemski and a couple of high numbers was a fine start on Thursday, but here's the big card of the week for me. Actually, it's terrific. Tom's rookie has corners that deem a 2 grade with a couple of creases, one that breaks through, and a slight crease you really can't see here. But the centering is great on both sides, and there's no evidence of any fish eyes at the bottom, especially against the black. This example complements my Rod Carew rookie, also graded a 2. Okay, I'll admit it now, I'm really building the master set all the way. For dessert on Thursday, I washed my pickups down with a 2013 Momentous Material Jumbo Bat of Robin Yount, numbered to just 50. Look at the size of that piece of relic. That evening at our YouTube get-together, a new company, to me, handed out some supplies. I'll let you know what I think once I start using them. I grabbed this napkin to remind me that some bad 1970 airbrush examples will be shown in the future on this channel. Jared, formerly of Slugger Studios, delivered the custom splatter ball I won from his contest. It was great to meet him in person. Check out the cool work he does. Speaking of great work, some customs from several other creators were given to me, thanks to Reindeer Studios. Eddie's Cardboard Chaos. Wade Boggs fan John. Iconic Baseball, the nice gold T205. Doug at Video Guy 316. And Victor, the Rookie Card Specialist. On Friday morning, BCW interrupted my morning's journey with an advertising pitch, and I told them to beat it. I'm just kidding. The rep was actually helpful, and these supplies will come in handy. I kicked the day off with a few notable pieces for my PCs, starting with this 1993 MLB Players Association pin of Robin Yount. Clean back. I also grabbed this 2005 UD Origins autograph, the 2022 Topps Chrome Gold Refractor Paul Molitor on-card autograph, numbered to just 50. Look at that nice card. And 2008 Playoff Prime Cuts Triple Relic. Is it triple or is it just one behind there, you think? Tony Gwynn, numbered to just 99 or 99, something like that. I discovered many more 1967s, including high numbers, variations, like no trade statement on the back of Mike McCormick. This checklist, where the copyright symbol is a little further to the left, and Bob Bruce, with the nickname Braves misspelled, as well as stars like Roger Maris, Don Sutton, and a high number in Jim Bunning. So where am I percentage-wise on this set? Not only is it relieving to know that some projects are finally complete, but to have so many new sets to work on renews my collecting energy. Between all the autographs, relics, oddballs... Wait for what? Oh, that's right. There's still one more card to reveal. You know when you're at a show, you see a card you've always liked, but it doesn't fit in with your game plan or budget for that trip. But then at the end of the week, you realize you've exhausted all your options to find those items you really came for, and you still have a few bucks left. And they're reminded from that card from hours ago or days ago, so you kind of turn around and go back and see if the card is still there and see if the dealer might work on a deal with the money you have left. Yeah, that happened to me. Introducing the newest member to my Hall of Fame autograph collection, which will need to be input into that huge spreadsheet floating somewhere in the universe. Ladies and gentlemen, the left arm of God. After I finish admiring the color of this shine, I'll tell you this is the refractor exchange version from 1998 Donruss Significant Signatures. Numbered to 2000, it is the second of two cards featuring Sandy Koufax. The other version is not a refractor, does not have a card number on back, and uses two different photos, including an image of an older Sandy on the back. But what a great example of his autograph. I can't get past the colors of the shine, too. Here are some of the fine folks who helped in my success at the 2024 National. That's all my fun from the collecting side of the hobby, but even greater is the time shared in person with all the amazing content creators I've discovered during the last few years of doing this. It's always a pleasure to reconnect with those I've met before and to finally meet others for the very first time, all of whom I respect for their efforts in educating as well as entertaining their sports and trading card audience.